Alright, welcome back guys. Now you may have noticed that there's still a great deal of confusion surrounding the job role of a web developer and a web designer. A lot of people have not been able to distinguish between the two. Who is a web developer, who is a web designer? Now in this video, I'm going to be giving you terms of value on who a web developer is and who a web designer is, so you'll be able to choose your own career path in these niches. And I have something mind-blowing for you guys. So I'll be giving out some free Udemy courses. You don't have to pay a dime. It's $0. Okay, so whereby you'll be able to start, especially in the web development niche. So if you want to learn web development, this is for you. All you need to do is subscribe to this channel, share it to your friends, and as well like this video. All right, without wasting our time, let's go straight to the point. Alright, welcome back guys. My name is Mide Air and this is Air Hub. If you're new to this channel, this is the best place to learn about tech and as well about businesses, how to grow your business and how to make more money online. Alright, let's go straight to our video. Now today, we'll be talking about who a web developer is and who a web designer is. When I actually started out, I had issues, differentiating between the two as well. If they ask me, okay, what do you do, I would say, okay, I'm a web developer, and I will tell somebody else I'm a web designer until I'm able to actually distinguish the two thanks to knowledge. All right, now let's explain this with something that we can all relate with. I think everybody knows a car. I think everybody knows a car. Yes, everybody does. Or you don't? Yeah, maybe you are in the Stone Age actually. Okay, so everybody knows a car. Now you will understand that before a car is actually built, okay, that we have people that will actually design the car, maybe on a pad, or draw the car in a book. Okay, so they draw the physical aspect of the car in a pad. It is not alive, it is not moving, it has no engine, it has nothing, but at least they draw the car from shapes and colors and how the car will look, how fine it will be, how the back will be, and how the front side of the car will be, and also the interior of the car. We have people that do that now, and we also have the other people on the other hand that deals with the physical aspect of the car, that is bringing the car to life, like breathing into the nostrils. A car does not have a nostril, does it? It doesn't. All right, so like bringing the car to life, like lifting the car out of the page and creating the engine and creating every aspect of the car to bring it back to life and make it useful to the extent that you can take the car anywhere you want to go. Okay, so now these two set of people, now the first set of people are, let's break it down, let's link it down to web design and web development. Now the first set of people are the web designers. Okay, now the web designers are those that deals with the physical or graphical aspect of a website, whereby they build a website on a particular tool, on a graphical tool, okay, whereby they deal with they work with shapes, and they work with colors, and they also work with fonts, okay, different they work with typography on how the website will look like to actually suit a particular brand or solve a problem. Okay, now we have the other people which deals with the engine. Now these are called the web developers. Okay, now these people brings the website out of the picture, okay, and make it alive. They bring the website alive, and the website is alive whereby you can use it. Okay, so these people deals with the internal structure of the website to the extent that they write codes, okay, to bring this website to life. So instead of using shapes and colors, so the web designer has already done that. Now the web developer will be the one to touch all these things and bring them to life, okay, by writing code and coding them to life. All right. Are the tools of a web developer and a web designer. Now firstly, a web designer, their tools, the most popular ones are Figma and Adobe XD, whereby you can design a website or a UI UX of an application, just user interface and or user experience of an application of your website on this particular softwares, so you can use them. So they design all these things. You can also animate in all this. Maybe I'll do a tutorial. If you want me to make a tutorial on creating a website or on web design, just tell me in the comment section below. I will do that. All right, as I was saying, so we have a web developer and a web designer. So the first tool of the web designer used the tool of Adobe XD and Figma to design, while the web developer works with programming languages like HTML, CSS. We in the programming in the tech field, it is hard for us to call HTML a programming language. Okay, it's not really considered a programming language. All right, so it's not really considered, but at least let's just put it there: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and for the server side of the website, and we have Python, any server-side languages, PHP, and all that. There was a particular time I was not able to also distinguish between the front-end developer and a web designer. They are two different people entirely. Okay, so don't worry. Maybe if you want me to make a video on that, so just give me that in the comment section below. I will do it for you. Remember, my joy is to create value for you guys. In a corporate firm, they work hand in hand, and we have the web design department and the web development department. They work hand in hand. Okay, so now let's talk about their salary, the figures they make. This is my favorite part. Now, according to Glassdoor, as of 2022, the average salary of a web designer is $58K per year. Okay, $58,000 per year in the US. Now, a web developer makes around $70,683,000 in a year. Okay, in the US. Now let's bring it back to our own our country here. In Nigeria, the average salary of a web designer and a web developer ranges from 100K to 180K per month. Okay, that's around 1.2 million per year, 2.160 million per year, if you should do your mathematics on that. So that's a huge amount of money, at least in Nigeria. If you're taking that per month and you know where you are going to, you'll be able to enjoy yourself, at least to an extent. Alright, so now let's talk about, can anybody become a web developer? Can anybody become a web designer? There's this I consider it a myth, even though it really matters sometimes. How that we have some people that are left-handed brain and right-handed brain, which means the right-handed brain people are the creatives that loves the graphical aspect of things, and they like designs and all those stuffs. And we also have the left-handed brain people that loves the logical aspect of things, people that do mathematics, that loves to open a radio and check how it works, open the engine of things and your toys when you were young to see how it was working. Okay, so but I feel, my opinion actually, I feel anybody can be anything in as much you give enough time to it. You don't have to be a graphic designer, someone that loves the graphics core, and that doesn't mean you don't have to code, because even sometimes in some firms they require somebody that knows how to code, because knowing how to code, we know how this thing works. Okay, so the two can work hand in hand. You can become either of the two, and you can become the two. You can become a web developer and you can become a web designer. I do web design, and as well I do web development. So you don't have to feel you can't do it. All right, you can actually. So it's just what you want, and if you feel like staying in a particular field, just niche down to web design or web development, it is your choice. You can be the two, and you can be any of the two niches. Okay, so it's a whole lot of things. You enjoy it actually. In the free Udemy course link that I said I will be giving out, all right, I will drop my WhatsApp contact in the description below, so you can actually reach out to me. Then I will give it out to you. You don't have to pay anything. It is $0 and it is free. Okay, so see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.